What's the goddamn button? What's the goddamn button?
Just giving you a heads up, this video is gonna piss you off, especially if you got multiple refrigerators. I'm talking about that refrigerator in the garage that has all the meat and you keep it at a certain temperature. This video is for educational purposes only. Why Amish have never needed a refrigerator. Watch this video to the end. Let me know your thoughts.
No bigger than your thumb. It has been burning for 43 years. It costs that family less than $7 a month. And it keeps every drop of milk, every pound of meat, every jar of cream colder than the refrigerator humming in your kitchen right now. The one you are paying $40, $50, $60 a month to run. Stop and think about that. $7 a month. That little flame is doing something your electric fridge cannot. No motor, no compressor, no electricity, no monthly bill from the power company. The Amish have been using this exact method since 1922. The same year your grandfather was learning to drive a Model T, they never needed General Electric, they never needed a power grid, they never needed permission. First time I walked into one of these homes outside Millersburg, Ohio, I spent 20 minutes looking for the hum. You know that hum. That low background drone every American kitchen has. It was not there. And when the old man finally showed me what was keeping his butter hard as stone in the middle of July, I felt something I had not felt in 30 years. I felt cheated. By the time I finish telling you what I learned from a 1,922 patent document and a quiet Holmes County farmer named Mervyn, you are going to feel it too. And this works in the house you already own. Let me back up, because when I first heard about this, I did exactly what you are probably doing right now. I crossed my arms. I said, no way, a flame cannot make something cold. That violates everything I learned in high school. Fire is hot, cold is the absence of heat. You cannot burn your way to ice cubes. That is what I thought. Then I read about a man named Baltzar von Platen. He was a Swedish engineering student in 1922, working alongside his classmate Carl Munters at the Royal Institute of Technology in Stockholm. These two young men, barely in their 20s, figured out something that the entire electrical industry has spent 100 years trying to bury. They proved that you can use heat, a small, steady flame, to drive a cooling cycle that requires zero electricity and has zero moving parts. They filed the patent. The system was real, it worked, and by 1925, a company called Electrolux had bought the rights and started selling these refrigerators across Europe and America. Here is the part that should make every man over 50 grind his teeth. By the late 1930s, the American electrical industry realized this technology was a problem. A refrigerator with no motor lasts forever. There is nothing to wear out, nothing to replace, no reason to call a repairman, no reason to upgrade every 8 years, no monthly electric bill to feed it. So the marketing machine rolled in. Compressor fridges got pushed. The flame-driven absorption fridge was quietly shoved to the margins, to RVs, to remote cabins, to places the grid could not reach, and to the Amish, because the Amish never cared what General Electric was selling. They cared what worked. The principle is called absorption refrigeration. A pure liquid ammonia solution sits inside a sealed system. A tiny flame, the size of a pilot light on a gas water heater, heats one chamber. The heat drives the ammonia vapor up through a coil. As it rises and condenses, it pulls heat out of the insulated food box on the other side. The vapor cools, drips back down, and the cycle repeats. Forever. As long as that one little flame keeps burning. No compressor, no motor, no fan, no thermostat clicking on and off. Just one quiet flame and the laws of physics doing exactly what Baltzar von Platen proved they would do in 1922. But here is what I did not understand until I sat at Mervin's kitchen table in Holmes County last spring. The Amish are not just using these fridges because they are off-grid. They are using them because they figured out decades ago that a single propane flame burning 24 hours a day cost them less in a year than I was paying General Electric in a single month. Mervin pulled out his ledger, handwritten, in pencil. His total propane cost for refrigeration in 2023 was $78.40. Mine was over $600. And his fridge was built in 1978. It has been running without a single repair for 46 years. Now think about that. 46 years. My last fridge died at year 9. The repairman told me it was cheaper to buy a new one, so I did. And then that one died at year 7. We have been trained to accept appliances that fail on a schedule.